Boom. Okay, Big H is back here. I just want to drop into this quickly. Um, I was the sort of person, I was the sort of person that used to believe that, especially with certain life choices that I've made, decisions that I've made, um, women that I've fucked over, bridges that I've burned, I used to believe that, for me, myself anyways, I wasn't deserving of certain shit, especially love. I was not deserving of that shit. And when you think in that sort of mindset, your reality will respond to you. Your reality, your environment will respond to you. I don't deserve this, so you're going to operate in a way where you don't deserve it. You'll sabotage it, and yeah, the world will treat you accordingly. But I forgot who told me, but there was a quote that I saw online that has reshaped my way of thinking. Obviously, I saw this quote like a while back. This is why I've been on this journey. But obviously, I just want to share it with you now. I never used to understand when people say, "Oh, you don't deserve this," or you don't deserve to be treated like this, or you don't deserve to whatever. In my head, I'd be thinking, what makes somebody deserving of shit anyways? Why do you deserve love? Or why do you deserve this? Or do you deserve that? Especially us. I used to think, especially in a more cynical nature, in a more in the sense that we are sinners as human beings, as people. We are sinners. Why do we deserve X, Y, and Z? And the evidence is in the pudding in terms of like how I've lived my life, what I've done, and stuff like that. It's proved that yes, man is actually a fucking sinner. So when people come up and say, "Oh, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve to do this, or be cheated on, or be treated this way, or da 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 da," in my head, I'll be thinking to myself sometimes, why do you think they don't deserve it? Or why do you think, are we not sinners? But now that I've come to deep here, especially after I saw that quote, that obviously they say that God made everything, right? And God is love. So everything that is made, like if we are made in His image and we are created from Him, by Him, that means love has created, that means the end result is love. God created us as love, to experience and to give love. After I've deep that's when I'm just like, all right, cool. It makes sense as to why we deserve love. And do you know what? That is a good enough excuse for me, or not even excuse, reason. That's a good enough reason for me. So obviously I've started to internalize that. I've started to operate in that sort of mindset. And I'm not going to lie to you, shit, like your environment will respond to you. It will respond to you. Now, it's easier said than done because there's a lot of evidence as to why you shouldn't love yourself, or like you'll say to yourself, yeah, I deserve this, I deserve that, but you know in your subconscious you don't believe that shit. You don't believe that you deserve love. You don't believe that you deserve the best. You don't believe that you deserve a man or a woman. You don't believe that you deserve that shit. You try and convince yourself, but you don't believe that shit. And that's most of us on this planet, you know. A lot of us in our generation and the generation coming, we are experiencing this problem. Like the next epidemic that's coming up is loneliness. I hope you might know that. And that's going to be a bigger killer than COVID. If you want to say COVID was real or not, that's a different topic. But like, let's say for myself here, there's a lot. I can name a million things about myself that would justify me operating in a mindset where I don't deserve X, Y, and Z. Society tells us what is valuable, you know, the thin body. Look at my belly. I don't know if you man can see this shit. Look at my physique. Do you like for a physique, for someone like myself, if I step out in society now, take my shirt off or whatever, do you think I'm going to be appreciated and valued by my environment, by the people around me? Hell fucking no, because I don't fit the standard of what is to be appreciated. A lot of us don't, unless you go to the gym, or unless you're whatever, and you're actually handsome, you have a like clear skin, and now you're toned the world, you are going to be valued by your environment. But that doesn't. But your body does not prove your value. Your body doesn't prove your value. Your intellect don't even prove your value. Obviously, you are more valuable, obviously, but it doesn't prove your value. Uh, I can name other things. It's too long to say, but I can name a lot of things that I should love about myself. Do you know what I mean? There's many things that I can say that I love about myself. For me personally, I'm handsome. I like my face. To be fair, I like my body. It's not at the best condition, obviously, but you have to start out where you're at, man. You have to start where you're at. For you to actually love yourself, yeah, and to make your environment respond to you, you're going to have to start with where you're at. So if you're the sort of person that has a fucking double chin, or like you're fat to the point that you look pregnant, or like whatever, you need to start there and accept yourself there and love yourself from there. And obviously, like, love improves. You improve on yourself. You nurture yourself. You take care of yourself and all of that good stuff. And only love would do that. Do you know what I mean? Only love look like that. Self-love. That will be the driving force to improve in yourself. But before you even make that improvement, you need to improve your mind. I had to improve my mind. I had to change the way I thought, man. I had to change all that shit. Everyone deserves love because everyone comes from love. I didn't know that, or maybe I didn't know that internally, but obviously the way life panned out and the way that I grew up and stuff, it wasn't shown to me like that. But I now have the understanding of that. And I want to pass that understanding to you because a lot of people struggle with this. So listen, when it comes to accepting yourself, self-love and all of that, this is the first relationship that you need to pattern before you can get into any other relationship. I've deep that. This is why I'm taking a step back from relationships, man. And I've been taking a step back. Look at my older videos. I'm sure you saw me with mad hair, bro. Mad hair. Listen, I was actively being a bitch repellent. And I did repel most of the bitches, but there was still some bitches that came my way, you get me? So and that just proves that you can still be loved even if you're not. Look at my older videos. You don't even need to go back, like, you just go back 3 months. I didn't have the trim like that, you get me? I didn't have the trim like that. I didn't have the mindset I have now, and I was still getting some. Do you get it? Do you get it? People were still feeling me, even though it's a small amount of people. Now it's gone from this to that. But listen, if you want your for you to have a patterned relationship here, you need to pattern the relationship with yourself first. So there's 2 different types of me. There's me with a negative self-talk, and there's me with a positive self-talk. Do you know what I mean? Once you talk to yourself in a way that you'll talk to your friend, your best friend, and you nurture yourself in that relationship with yourself, you're going to move in a way where you have too much love contained into you, it has to spill out. It's the same with negativity. There's a lot of people that are so negative that it has to spill out. You have all of these things, it has to spill out. The love will have to spill out. People will feel that, sense that, gravitate towards you. Opposite way, negative self-talk, you don't believe that you deserve certain shit, yeah, you're not going to get that shit because you believe that you don't deserve it. Have you noticed that what you believe, you get? What you believe, you get. If you believe that you deserve love and you deserve a wife and you're going to get that shit. Our minds are very powerful. And what you want, you will get. And I'm not talking about your conscious mind. Your conscious mind will say a lot. What you really feel on the inside, you will get. But that's all I have to say. It's not too complicated. It's not too complicated. If you want your relationships, if you want like your romantic relationships or your platonic relationship or anything like that to flourish, you need to make sure that your relationship with yourself is what you would want someone else to give you. What you give to yourself is what you're going to get. But that's all I can say, man. That's what was at the top of my head right now. Obviously, I've been kind of slacking in terms of like giving game, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have much game to give. I've kind of like renounced myself as a teacher, especially because I feel like there's so much more I need to learn. So I've downgraded myself back to a student. I'm a student of the game now. I think I'm going to explore life a lot more, have a lot more life experience. I mean, I'm only still 27, turning 28 this month, but there's still a lot more that I can learn. I've learned a lot. There's more I can learn. And there's better ways that I can get my points across, because obviously the video format that I do right now is just like continuous. It can be a lot more professionally done, and obviously once my laptop and all of that comes through, then we'll patent that. But as of now, this is what I've got to say for now, man. So hopefully you guys take something from it. Yeah, I've gone back to being a student of the game now, but whatever I do learn, I share. And yeah, man, we take it from there. New music coming. I think I'm dropping on my birthday. I'm dropping a music video on my birthday, so keep your eyes out for that on my other channel. I'll post it in the post section on this channel when it does drop. But anyways, that's all I have to say, man. Big H, man, 33 and that, man. We're active, man. We're outside, man. Yes, sir. Summer's coming. I know you've seen the weather, man. Summer's coming, man. Enjoyment. Yes, sir. But anyways, look after yourself. Take care of yourself. Make sure you love yourself. Love yourself with the double chin. Love yourself with the big belly. I love myself with the big belly. People try to tease me with the big belly and I don't give a fuck. And guess what? They fucking love that, because that just shows that I love myself, bro. I love how I look. I love it, man. Yeah, man, I get rid of this. But as of right now, I love it. What's the problem? You guys can't tell me nothing. You guys been telling me too much for the past like 25 years. You man can't tell me shit, bro. You man can't tell me nothing, man. But anyways, man, we're out of here, man. Peace.